What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. The announcement of Battles of Legend 2021 was freaking huge, and early bird specials are up right now. A ton of people are buying them using code WhatsGood5 for 5% off to support the channel directly. But I wanted to talk today about my speculation on what could be reprinted in the set, as well as what could be the Mega Chase card, if they do Mega Chase cards this year, and then also what could be the Holo upgrades, because with the history of Battles of Legend, we actually see the Holo upgrades age extremely well over time for the average Battles of Legend, and with 60 new cards, as well as more than 30 returning cards, more than is a nice number, including another chance at tournament mainstay Forbidden Droplet, leading to questions like, will this be in the Megatons? Is this a reprint? We don't know at this point, but Forbidden Droplets is certainly exciting to hear being in the set, which will probably be short printed in a secret rare slot, once again, meaning around 2 point something a case instead of the shorted ultra slot at 9 something per case. But cases are up here, and it's cheaper than ever to order if you're getting it in early thanks to competition with code WhatsGood5 for 5% off, and then 12 boxes per case. This is under $52 a box. And I also want to shout out Dio YBM opening that huge physical upgraded store this upcoming weekend. I am really excited, and if you're in the area, go and check that out. Now, Gamer's Choice has it for just a little bit cheaper. That's less than $1 per box though, but of course I know you guys do love getting a deal using code WhatsGood5 for 5% off, and if you're going for individual boxes, both of those sites have them around 60, and so does Big 3 Deal. So go ahead, support who you want if you are going in early, but don't go in because of the speculation in this video. I am trying to figure things out. I do think a few of my stray bullets will hit the side of the barn, so to speak, but when it comes down to Battles of Legend, it has an extensive history of being a successful set. Go off the legacy, go off maybe more calm thoughts, kind of sit back, let it sink in, what could the set truly pan out to be before you do pre-order. But every single Battles of Legend, Dragons of Legend series has done extremely well for it long term, and last year they introduced two very big chase cards in 10,000 Dragon and number 39 Utopia Astral, and Konami has been on that lottery card thing for a while now. Ghost rares inside of our duelist packs, and of course ghosts from the past, and really the collector rares in the side sets, they have been going for some kind of chase in almost every single product, and I don't think they're going to stop personally, but they very well could not do something like that within this Battles of Legends, since they've already announced Droplet, and they could have huge one other reprint or something like that. And with these, they were very special, but I do think they'll do it again, and here is why. My initial thoughts were, what could they actually do? And I was led to Red Eyes Black Dragons alternate art, Starlight Rare, unavailable any other way would be my first thought. But really, Battles hasn't ever concentrated on alter arts. That's been March reprint sets or Gold series. I don't think that they'll necessarily head that way towards Battles, but it does make a lot of sense since it's Animation Chronicle, you have Yugi's cards, why not throw up Red Eyes for Joey in the set, or maybe even Masqueraina's alter art as well. Starlight, only you gotta get it this way. That's not hurting anybody necessarily, but it makes an extremely wanted chase card basically out of nothing, and I think that would be pretty smart. But then a new card released in Animation Chronicle, and it set off signal flares for me on what the chase cards could be. Numeron Storm goes specifically with the Numeronius, and those are locked in the OCG. These special cards with red text similar to 10,000 Dragon are locked behind a $200 MSRP product when we're talking number C1000 and then CI1000. They're in the number complete file. In the OCG, you had to pay $200 about, and it went up on the secondary market in order to get your hands on this, and that was the only way to get the Numeronius cards. If you're a number collector, I'm pretty sure at this point they either forego and skip this card being in the set because it wouldn't make sense without them, or they make these mega chase cards in the Starlight realm for you gotta get these Starlight and no other way. I don't think they'll be reprinted Dish Secret in the set. I think if the OCG is willing to mega charge for something like these and lock them behind that, the TCG will probably be a lot worse with Konami's history. So number hunters, this is my call on what I think is a prediction for the set. I now do think that it will be number 1 C1000 and CI1000. I think that's what's going to be locked behind the really chase card thing. Now, I don't think that's the best chase cards in the world too. I would like to see them mix something else like Red Eyes in there in order to really provide a mega chase, Konami, call me, $1,000 to consult per set. I'll just set that price for you. You'll make a lot more money, the community will be way happier, and we can make sets better together. But I do think this is actually the route that Konami is on in that realm. I would love to see Herakli. I would love to see this card tie into the God Structure decks. The stream was calling for this during the weekend stream, and I just don't see it happening, but I would love to see this finally imported and tie into, you know, King's Court, the God Structure decks. I would love to see you do that, Konami, but I don't think you will. Crossout Designator is the new, it could be in any set. It could be in King's Court, it could be in Battles, it could be in Megatons. I'm not going to call this specifically for this set. There's too many places it could end up like Halka Fibrax could have. And finally, for the last prediction here, I do think that I want Decode Talker Heat Soul in this set. It makes too much sense. They've been doing the protagonist and rival cards in side sets like this, and I do think that they will implant some of them within this set, and I'm really looking forward to and hoping for a Decode Talker Heat Soul import coming. I would love for it to be in Battles of Legend. Now let's talk holo upgrades / also we're missing a prize card being within the set for reprints. If they go with the number theme, I could definitely see number 89 Diablosis the Mind Hacker over Rudy Blood Mephist. They can't say blood anymore, I suppose, in cards, but the Rudy Mephist could very well be that with the name change. That's never gonna happen, is it? But number 89 Diablosis the Mind Hacker, it's a rank 7. It was a prize card. It still doesn't have a reprint. They could put it in the set, but I think they would have put it also as a selling point here unless they really didn't want to spoil that it could be number themed, as many Battles of Legend have been number themed in the past. I would love to see a reprint of Metamorphosis Holo, secret rare preferably. They've done banned cards in the past, like Exciton Knight within the set, but they plan to reprint that / actually give it clarifying text and then release it back off the ban list. Then Kaiba Collection has done Delinquent Duo Secret and actually not released it off the list. I'd love to see a move like that here and put Metamorphosis as a secret rare bump. Now we're more on the wish list part, by the way, if you can't tell. There's a lot of cards on my wish list, though. I would love to see Harpy's Feather Duster Alter Art give a holo upgrade. It's had a super in the past, either an ultra or secret here, an easier access one after Gold Series did reprint it, but this is still a pretty expensive card, and I would love to see this art get some love for Harpy's Feather Duster. Fluffle Wings only has one printing. We've seen some Fluffle love before, and I would like to see this get a holo upgrade, even if it's just ultra rare, and a reprint in general. Baby Sarasaurus has no holo for how much of a competitive card this has ended up being. An ultra rare even would be nice for this. Godarla is one of the kaijus that is seeing a lot of play right now and is up price, and you did Gamma Seal before. I'd like to see a secret rare Godarla, but even an ultra would suffice too. Just any holo upgrade to this card / reprint would be amazing. 1-for-1 is a story, the card within the game, and it does have a lot of holo forms, you might point out. It has an ultra, it has a super, but the supers have a lot of edge wear out of the packs. I would like to see a secret upgrade to this finally and give it a max rarity feel. In fact, I thought the secret already existed when Stream brought this one up, and I was like, you know what? This one does deserve a secret rare after all this time. Giant Rex, I don't care if you print it Ultra. Again, I would like to see it secret upgraded, but Battles of Legend tends to reprint some of the Battles of Legend cards. I would like to see this one reprinted as a secret rare, but I would just take a reprint of this in general for the Dino players. Orbital Hydrolander is a personal favorite. We end up playing Highlander format a lot on streams, and I would love to see even an Ultra of this card in the upgrade slots, but I don't think it would be a fan favorite across the community. I'd just like to see that happen personally. Scrap Chimera and Scrapyard, it's no secret these need reprints in any form or fashion. I think they personally will be OTS pack, but the chat wanted me to bring these up. I don't think they'll end up in here this soon. I think it's a bit early in Konami's planning stage with Scrap Raptor and seeing the actual secondary market, you know, impacting Konami's slower there a lot of the times. I don't think they'll end up in here. I think it'll be an OTS pack update when we do see these cards, and probably as common downgrades rather than some kind of upgrade ultra or secret. Arneos, have you seen him? Have you seen him? I can't seem to find him. I would love to see any kind of reprint on Arneos, but Konami seems to ignore this one just to the 10th degree of, I can't see Airneos, I don't know where he is. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon's alternate art was released common, yet it was on the freaking packaging of Legendary Duelist Season 1. They made such a big emphasis and forgot to give it any kind of holo. I would love to see this secret rare, and it deserves it. It straight up deserves a holo form and some kind of secret rarity, if not ultra, but go for the secret, just do it. Firewall Dragon's alternate art and Errata could use a good look in this set at ultra rare, make it super accessible for everybody, lift that ghost veil and actually show the artwork. I would love to see this reprinted in Battles of Legend and actually give us a look at the art behind the ghost rare in a full clean view. Red Eyes Fusion's gonna make some of you guys mad, but I want to see it upgraded to ultra or secret. I want to see this card easier access. I want to see this card actually get an upgrade and maybe more of a conversation back onto Dragoon and the community, but it deserves it at this point. It really does. Blackluster Soldier Chaos was exclusive to Battles of Legend and got a ghost rare upgrade instead of an easy access reprint. Remains above $100 card. Konami, you can, even if it's short print, just put this as an ultra to where we're pulling around 9 per case. You can do that for us, right? Like, it's about darn time this guy gets some kind of reprint somewhere. Rescue Cat, I would love to specifically see a secret rare to match Rescue Rabbit. That would be awesome, and I think it's about due time, and its holographic forms are just exponentially way up there in price. Madolche Ticket feels very behind, and the, Madolche reprints and holo upgrades. You even did Chateau. Give Madolche Ticket an ultra rare. I don't think it needs a secret. I'd like to see an ultra rare printing of this where it's easy access. Night Assailant's holo form is towards $500. The next highest rarity is Dual Terminal, and that's still very expensive. I'd like to see this one get secret rare, but I would take ultra rare also. Just an easy access Night Assailant, and even the most recent one out of the Speed Duel Battle City box is nearing $2, and that's guaranteed in the freaking set. So I'd like to see a Night Assailant reprint and a nice holo upgrade to it. I feel like I had something more specific on this page. I actually don't know. Professional Market Man. I see. We were actually talking to Robbie about Market Watch stuff on Quintet Magician. He said it deserved a reprint in this set, and I was like, Ultra again would be boring. I don't want it to take a secret slot, and I actually like the legacy of these sets to have something worth a little bit of money. And we were also talking about bond between teacher and student. If they want to tie into the Megatons Dark Magician theme, they could go kind of with one of these cards, I guess. And then finally, I would like to see some of those magazine promos reprinted in here, not only to make them cheaper, but make them accessible in the EU too. Odd Eyes Phantasma Dragon, DDD Destiny King Zero Laplace, and also Go DDD Divine Zero King Rage could all use reprints, just in the fact that make them playable everywhere, make everybody have access to these cards that would want to play them, especially with so much Pendulum interest coming out lately. That being said, thanks for watching today's video. One very strong prediction, including what could be the mega chase of the set, and I really do think I've hit a nail on the head with a hammer on this one, but I could be dead wrong. So if you are buying, go off the past history of Battles of Legend, go off your own speculation and excitement, but do let this conversation maybe enrich you on what Battles of Legend has been, could be, and could shape up to be, but don't count necessarily on a mega chase happening, because that was an oddity for Battles of Legend, but Konami has been on that model as well, and Battles of Legend has historically done well. What do you think of this year's Battles of Legends? What are your calls for holo upgrades? What are your calls if there is a mega chase card? Do you think they're going to stick with like the tournament stuff since Droplet's already announced and forgo these lottery cards? I personally don't think so, but it's speculation at this point, and we'll wait to see. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed these conversations. And again, huge congrats to YBM for launching their store if you want to shop them, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Daily or Big 3 deals today. If you're doing individual boxes or you're going huge on cases of Battles of Legend, that's your choice, and do kind of think through that a bit more than your own wish list and that kind of stuff. But if you wait for confirmations, these prices will be going up over time, as this is an insanely popular set.